Viewers, what is up? I'm Liquid, and today I just want to kind of give a little partnership talk because that's what's been hitting the news on the YouTube. And, that's the big thing that a lot of people's been talking about, tweeting about, Facebooking, and I just kind of want to throw in some opinions on it. But if you haven't heard, there's been a lot of apparently big-time streamers leaving Machinima. I know Yaush just picked up Chris Smooth, and forgot exactly who the other one we picked up. I know that Optic Nate Shot went to some other little small time. I think it's something to do with IGN. But there is a lot of big time YouTubers leaving Machinima. And I'm sure if you've watched Woody's Gamertag's video, then basically the whole concept behind it is that, they're not necessarily making as much money as they could be. And, they're basically asked to, most of the guys, I guess above 100K subs or even, almost anybody, they're asking them to renegotiate their contract because Machinima is losing a ton of money. Because, well, they've always went on this whole, I guess, concept that, let's just give you a flat fee and that's what, that's all that matters. As long as there's an ad on the video, then that matters. And, well, whenever you have a lot of these guys that's not making, a lot of ad money for them, they are rating at a loss and basically are not making money on them. So, for a while, the reports have been that Machinima has been giving more money than they've been profiting. So, therefore, as a company, you have to profit. That's how it is. So, what they did was they went to all these guys and said, we'll renegotiate your contract. You will be getting paid less per 1,000 views and all this crap. And that's where it kind of sucks for them, and therefore a lot of these guys are leaving the Machinima network. Now, the good thing is for a lot of you younger, I guess, up-and-coming commentators and or video makers, that leaves a lot of good chances for you to be able to get partnered through them, and maybe not necessarily a very high view count or whatever else, considering that's been happening a lot in the past year anyway, because there's been so many more networks that are partnering nowadays. I mean, you have Yaush and a lot of beyond Yaush. I mean, there's TGN, and I don't really know a lot of the other ones off the top of my head, but there is tons of them now. And, whenever you're talking money, money talks to people because that's what you're not going to, have to get a real job for. Because if you're making that high level of money where you're not having a job and, that's your job, that's what you're enjoying, of course, it's going to be a matter of what you do. Now, I know Tobuscus just signed up for Machinima. Now, I'm kind of wondering if he will be switching anytime soon or if they're going to try to swing that deal with him. But he did pick based on the time of whenever he, was offered the most money for them. Now, of course, if Machinima is going to lose a shit ton of money with them, I would not be surprised if he leaves as well. Machinima, has some issues to be worked out, and therefore, I don't think they're necessarily going to crumble, but I do have some, I guess, foreseen problems with the company in the near future. Hopefully, they will get it figured out because I do not wish the death of any company, even, Yaush, TG, and everybody. It's all great as long as everyone can do what they need to do and make the money that they need to make. You never want to see anybody lose jobs. You never want to see, a company fall. I mean, that's just not how the world you want to work. Yes, it is, I guess, competition. You want healthy competition, but you want it to be in a clean environment. And since there has been a lot of controversy with even, people talking smack against Yaush or TGN and how bad this is or whatever, now it's like kind of laughing at the guys on Machinima now. Everyone used to talk a lot of shit, and I was one of them. But, I'm not sure of the full details of what's going to happen with this. But basically, it looks as though that most of the people that chose all these other networks are really actually ahead of the game than the guys that are with Machinima. Now, I'm not sure if it's the whole group of Machinima in general, or if it's just the big guys at the very top. However, that's not a good sign and a good path for those guys, and I feel bad for them. And it's kind of, I guess, ironic that, everybody was talking a lot of smack about these channels and saying, hey, you know what, this is not good to be joining this network because of reason A. And now it's actually coming to find out that, realistically, there is better channels than Machinima, other than the fact that Machinima does have the whole subscriber base support. So, of course, if you're a director on Machinima, you could become a really big YouTuber. Now, obviously, if you already became a big YouTuber, it doesn't matter where you're going because you have, I guess, loyal followers and subscribers, and they're just going to make your videos explode. And the explosion of that will cause you to gain more subscribers, and, all that just kind of, I guess, spirals around the corner. Now, I guess this is something I would definitely double check into whenever you're looking at becoming a partner. because if you do kind of, want to become this partnership with this one or this group, you got to really think about it, because I really honestly did not think it very through. I was just like, okay, I want to get partnered, and that was about a year and a half ago. Now, the problem with that is, whenever I did that, I kind of signed up a little fast, and I didn't even realize it was a 2-year contract, and my 2-year will be up in August, and then I'll renegotiate to where I actually want to be and what's going to get me the most for my YouTube channel, whether it's partner support or other features or whatever works that way. Now, of course, for me, it's not all about the money. However, it does, help the live streams and things, and that's what's kind of nice about the revenue. And why not? I mean, it just makes you be able to have more videos to be made, because obviously, let's be honest, if you're not making hardly anything on it, you might not post a lot of videos on it. I mean, yes, my channel has been suffering because I haven't been posting videos. However, the reason why I haven't been posting videos is because the games that I play suck right now. To make videos for, it just kind of seems boring. So therefore, I guess a lot of the community has kind of switched gears in a lot of things they're doing. But it's realistically, you just got to think about what you're doing ahead of time, figure out your decision, and hopefully it will work out for the best of you. And hopefully it works out for the whole Machinima crew and everything goes smoothly in that transition of losing quite a bit of guys that are pretty popular. I mean, Chris Smooth, he has a lot of subs considering who he is. And if you don't know who he is, you can always go check out his channel and you'll see what I mean by a lot of subs. And a lot of people really like him and respect him. And, even Nadeshot was a competitive player that does commentaries. He is an Optic, and, he is very popular on Twitch and everything else, and he decided to leave them as well. If you're pulling in 15 to 20,000 views a day, Machinima, you can't lose too many of those guys. I mean, you lose enough of those guys, and basically you're starting to have to cut jobs, cut salaries, and everything else, and it's not a good look for them. However, hopefully that will all, keep up and not have a problem. But anyways, just I guess a heads up on what's been going on, and I guess the latest little bit of a YouTube, not necessarily drama, but I guess YouTube issues. Hopefully there's a solution for that did work out. But anyways, viewers, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you have any other questions, comments, or anything kind of concerns, leave them in the comment section below, and then, of course, I will probably see you on my live stream or my next video. So until then, I am Liquid, and I am out.